Yo, you too, man. Back at it again with another documentary reaction, bro. Another suggestion by one of y'all. This is the same person that suggested the other documentary. I'm getting in tune, man. I'm getting cultured. I'm learning. This is like, it's also kind of like a history channel, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I love the music reactions. Y'all be putting me on the endless music, bro. But this is where all this is the bread and butter of the channel, bro. The documentaries. Y'all like sitting with me, sparking with me, smoking with me, drinking with me while y'all chilling and we watching this crazy shit together. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, without further ado, we got Scotland's most dangerous man, James Jasper McCann. Boy, this nigga look like he work at Apple. He is the CEO of your products. And he is out here offing folks. And he is dangerous. Man, tap that link down below. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Without further ado, man, pursuit of I'm not even going. I'm gonna just say okay, whatever. I don't feel like thinking too much. I'm out of school. All right. Shout out to him. Shout out to bro. Subscribe to him. This is his video. Tap in with him. Tap in with me, and let's lock in.
Introducing James Jasper McCann, widely recognised as Scotland's most dangerous man, hailing from the gritty East End of Glasgow.
Look at his
known
look.
for his brutal violence from a young age, McCann's preferred weapon was a knife, with which he left a lasting and fearsome reputation on the streets.
Ooh.
Despite a short spell in a young offenders institution, he was released in less than 2 years. Upon his return, his notoriety only increased, catching the attention of seasoned criminals within the underworld. In this episode, we delve into the origins of McCann's violent behaviour, uncovering the dark path that led to his infamy as one of Scotland's most feared individuals.
Lord.
Join us as we explore the captivating and chilling story of James Jasper McCann. Welcome to the Pursuit of Perpetrators channel, where I unravel the veiled tales of cryptic crimes. McCann quickly rose through the ranks of local gangs, becoming known for his unwavering resolve and willingness to use extreme violence to achieve his goals.
Lord.
His associations with the notorious Daniels family and gangster Robert Kelby helped him surpass his peers, establishing
Daniels, I'm telling you, Daniels. Hey, I told y'all it be cracking out Scotland, boy. Stop playing. Like, stop playing, bruh.
him as a top enforcer during a fierce feud with drug kingpin Mark Richardson.
Yep.
Motivated primarily by financial gain, McCann's loyalty was fleeting, and he often auctioned his services to the highest bidder. Despite his early encounters with law enforcement, McCann continued to thrive in the dangerous underworld. His relentless determination and strategic alliances made him a formidable force and a valuable asset within the intricate web of criminal enterprises. In 1996, McCann began a substantial prison term for an unprovoked knife attack in Edinburgh in 1994. Remarkably, he told the judge he was in Edinburgh because he felt it was safer, despite being a significant contributor to the violence in Glasgow. James Jasper McCann was handed a 7-year sentence for permanently disfiguring Stephen Walker. His time in Shats prison revealed even more.
How the fuck do you permanently disfigure somebody? How do you do that? What is classified as disfiguring someone? What does that look like? Does anybody know? Does anybody know what that looks like? That sounds a little crazy. I'm not gonna lie. That sounds
about his
wild.
violent and unpredictable nature. Allegedly, he attempted to murder Tambagan, suspected of aiding the Serious Crime Squad. This incident highlights the intricate and perilous path of McCann's criminal history, defined by his penchant for violence and readiness to act, even behind bars. McCann's prison years mirrored the turbulent journey of his criminal life, where shifting alliances and ongoing conflicts continually shaped his trajectory. His relentless pursuit of his own agenda within the confines of prison walls added further layers to his complex and enigmatic persona. McCann's actions left an indelible mark on the tapestry of his criminal legacy. It is alleged that McCann accepted a contract to assassinate Tam Bagan, leading to a brutal prison attack where he stabbed Bagan 3 times. Despite surviving the attack, Bagan adhered to the gangland code of silence. 6 weeks later, McCann faced retaliation orchestrated by Fergus Lee Park hardman Paul Sheehan, resulting in McCann being stabbed. Ironically, Sheehan met a violent end in 2002 after his release from prison. After his release, James Jasper McCann quickly returned to his life of crime, facing another ultra-violent incident in August 2006.
No.
This period of turmoil reflects McCann's resilience within the perilous gangland environment. His involvement in contract killings, retaliatory attacks, and narrow escapes from death highlights the volatile dynamics of the criminal underworld. McCann's ability to navigate these treacherous waters underscores the complexities and inherent dangers of the gangland lifestyle, where loyalty, revenge, and survival are intertwined in a deadly dance. One of the most brazen attacks occurred in broad daylight on the streets of Glasgow. George "Goofy" Doherty, an associate of the Lyons crime family, became the victim of a savage assault that ultimately claimed his life. A knife-wielding hitman ambushed Doherty, leaping out of a car that pulled up beside him. Despite wearing a stab-proof vest in anticipation of danger, Doherty was repeatedly stabbed in the legs and groin during the vicious attack.
God damn! Jesus! Stabbed in the legs and my dick? Fuck no. Oh, shit. Oh, my... shit. My groin hurts right now, boy. Nah, man. Nah, bruh. Y'all got it.
Once Doherty was incapacitated, the driver of the car took further gruesome measures, running over him and then reversing to ensure his demise.
Oh my Jesus! God damn! Lord forgive me, you boys pulled up on your op in broad daylight, hopped out the ride, yinged him up, ran him over twice to make sure he's dead? God damn it. Bro, what is wrong with y'all niggas? And you can look at the picture of this nigga Jasper and just can tell he's a crazy ass nigga, man.
Doherty's demise, the driver ran over him a third time. Given Doherty's extensive list of enemies due to his past actions, numerous parties could have orchestrated the hit. With the knife attack unfolding, James Jasper McCann seemed a plausible suspect for police questioning. However, despite their efforts, the authorities couldn't establish a direct link between McCann and the murder, leaving the case unresolved with no charges filed. In November 2006, McCann found himself in legal trouble once again. He was discovered in possession of a machine gun, a silencer, a revolver, and several rounds of ammunition at addresses.
This nigga needs to be stopped. Everybody that I have heard from now on, Jimmy Boyle, this nigga here, Dale Cregan, Robbie Lawyer, like what is up with all these hitmen? Everybody is loco. What is going on? Everybody is loco, bro. Everybody crazy. You got this man stabbing people in the groin area. You got Robbie Lawyer putting a teenage boy in a body bag, chopped up, and to be found on a bridge somewhere. Dale Cregan pulling up with a G-Lock 19 and an extendo mag with a grenade in his pocket. What is up with y'all? What is going on with y'all? Jesus Christ.
Charged with the possession of illegal weapons and ammunition, McCann was sentenced to 7 years in prison. During his incarceration, McCann continued his criminal activities, notably as an enforcer for Robert Kelby in an ongoing feud with Edinburgh drug kingpin Mark Richardson. The tumultuous events surrounding McCann's life paint a vivid picture of the dangerous and unpredictable world he inhabited. Fueled by a desire for revenge for Robert Kelby's 2010 shooting, McCann, with Richardson incarcerated, sought out AGS Autos, a garage operated by Richardson's then-girlfriend's father, Stephen Dignan. At the garage's forecourt, McCann encountered Dignan's business partner, Gordon Archibald. An exchange of words escalated into a frenzied attack, with McCann slashing Archibald across the face and stabbing him in the stomach. In a twist of events, it appeared that McCann had targeted the wrong individual, as Dignan might have been the intended victim. Nevertheless, the primary objective of the assault seemed to be sending a chilling message to Mark Richardson. A witness present during the trial vividly described the catastrophic injuries suffered by Archibald as he stumbled into the garage's waiting area. A witness recounted that the part of Archibald's face slashed by McCann was hanging down, touching his shoulder, with a severe cut from his ear to his mouth.
Oh, Jesus! What the hell? Is this nigga Michael Myers? What the fuck is going on? This nigga slashed his face so bad, this shit is leaning over like a fucking cartoon on his shoulder, bruh. Do you know how bad you gotta get slashed for that shit to lean off your face onto your shoulder, bruh? Jesus Christ, boy. This nigga is a problem. Boy.
The bleeding was profuse, prompting the woman to rush him to the hospital. This incident reflects the volatile nature of McCann's quest for vengeance and the extreme lengths he would go to send a brutal message within the complex web of criminal feuds. In a surprising twist, James Jasper McCann managed to walk free from the High Court in Edinburgh for an attack that, on the surface, seemed heinous. The victim, Gordon Archibald, was...
And the nigga got off. The nigga got off. He got off the case, man. They dropped that shit.
Too terrified to testify, leading to the collapse of the case against McCann. The prosecution's case relied heavily on Archibald's testimony, but his fear of McCann paralyzed him, causing the case to unravel as it commenced. Another incident further showcases McCann's ruthless and callous nature. In 2014, he allegedly carried out a brutal knife attack on his own cousin, David Santini, a notorious heroin smuggling kingpin known for a $1.1 million heroin bust that resulted in an 11-year prison sentence. The cousins had a falling out over money, prompting McCann and an associate to visit Santini at his luxurious residence. It is claimed that McCann viciously slashed Santini across the face, leaving an 8-inch gash. Despite facing charges for this attack, McCann once again managed to evade conviction as
How the fuck does this nigga keep getting off? What is, like, what year was this? How does this nigga keep getting off of every... Bro, this nigga got like 2 bodies in like 5 attempt murders. He's slashing niggas across the face. Niggas' skin is falling off their face. And he's getting free of the case. What the fuck? Bro.
Santini chose not to identify his assailant. In a recurring pattern of violence
That's why he
and
keep
evasion,
getting off, because these
James
niggas is
Jasper
terrified
McCann
of him.
found himself back behind bars a few years later, despite what seemed like a stack of get-out-of-jail-free cards. This time, he faced charges for a prolonged and torturous attack on a man named Paul Connor. The assault, orchestrated by McCann, his brother Robert, and associate Greg Bannerman, took place in 2 different flats, one in Glasgow and the other in Airdrie. The motive behind the attack was an attempt to extort money from Connor, who had received compensation for a car accident. During the brutal assault, Connor was choked, punched, and repeatedly struck with a claw hammer. McCann menacingly conveyed his intent to kill Connor and dispose of his body. The disturbing sequence of events underscores the dark and violent path that McCann continued to tread. At one point during the ordeal, Connor was told he would be injected with pure heroin to simulate an overdose, prolonging his torment for many agonizing hours. The horrific episode...
It's over. It's just over, bro. It's over. This I don't know who got the title as the most dangerous man in Europe, okay? I'm not even going to say in the respective countries in Europe, okay? I don't know who going to take that title, bro. Dale Cregan, James Jasper McCann, Robbie Lawyer, Jimmy Boyle. I don't know, bro.
Only concluded when, in a final act of desperation, Paul Connor threw himself out of a first-floor window, narrowly escaping his tormentors. In the aftermath, McCann, his brother, and Bannerman faced the legal consequences of their heinous actions. In 2019, they received sentences ranging from 5 to 9 years for their roles in the protracted torture of Paul Connor. Despite being once dubbed the most dangerous man in Scotland and currently serving time behind bars.
That's crazy how y'all only getting 5 to 9 years for kidnapping and torturing. If this nigga was in America, them boys would be locked up for like 30 years without parole. Not gonna lie. I do not understand y'all jail system sometimes with certain things. You can, like, okay, for example, a gang member from ZT, Blacka, got 37 years for just letting off shots, a machine pistol, and striking 3 victims. Nobody died though. But this nigga here, like, I don't know, man. I don't know how they getting 5 to 9 years. I don't know.
Speculation arises about McCann's future upon release. Will he revert to his violent tendencies, or is there a possibility of him leading a law-abiding life? As McCann contemplates his eventual return to society, the question remains, will his release herald a return to violence, or could there be a chance for redemption? Share your thoughts and feedback in the comments section below. If you found my investigative
Damn, man. Shout out to Pursuit of Prep. I'm going to just keep saying, not prep, perpetrators. I don't know why I can't speak today, but shout out to him, man. This was a very informational video. Lord Jesus Christ, boy. James Jasper McCann. I am learning about this crazy shit. Lord, bro. Oh, my gosh. Man, look. Be sure to tap that link down below. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We got more reactions pumping out for y'all. We got more music reactions coming, more documentaries coming. Be sure to click on this channel, be a part of the journey. We going up all 2025, man. We had 2K subs, we monetized now, we doing our thing. Shout out to y'all, the community, bro. Appreciate each and every one of y'all. Hey, this shit crazy, boy. Excuse me, this shit crazy, boy. Until next time.